Let me tell you about the most weirdest, funniest, scariest story from grade 10 math last year. So basically, I was dropped off at school, and while I was walking to school, there's like a lot of snow on the ground, cars, stop sign, and so much snow. So of course my feet got dirty while walking in all that snow. I was real happy because, it's like almost it was a Monday, but like class was almost over, final exams were coming, and like I was happy and it was snowy season. I'm like, woohoo, yay school, I can't wait to see all my friends and all that good stuff. The end. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. But then that did not happen. I looked at my phone and I was like, oh shoot, I'm late. It was 8:55 and school started at 9 and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta rush to my class or else my teacher, she is not gonna be happy. So then I run up the stairs as fast as I can and I got all this like freaking snow on my shoes, but I don't even care at this point because I don't want to get locked out of my class because my teacher, she would lock us out of the class if you were late. So basically, I wasn't actually late. I went into the door and I was like, oh, I am not late. And I was like 5 seconds early and I was like, let's go. The teacher won't lock me out this time. So then, usually I am actually late. So then what would happen was this teacher, let's call her Miss D, she would be teaching the class and I would be like 0.5 seconds late and I would be locked outside the door. And she would just not let me in. She would just continue talking. And then one time when I was locked outside the door, she looked me in the eye and I was just standing outside the door, not happy. And then I was like knocking, really, really sad. And then she just kept on teaching the class. She completely ignored me and I was just disregarded. And like she let me in eventually, but she keeps on making me late. And bro, I just don't understand this teacher. 1 minute late. Okay, so back to the story. So I went into class, I started talking with my buddy, pal, friend, and then we were just talking about the random stuff, blah, blah, blah. I remember giving her a sock as a present. Don't ask me why. And then the announcements come up and go like, oh, Canada. Because I live in Canada and we live in igloos, by the way. So then I go sit in my seat after class, or like I find a random seat. Since it's exam season, we're doing final exams, practice exams, I stood there during Old Canada and I just stood there. And remember the snow on my shoes? The snow on my shoes was slowly melting on the freaking ground. So then, when I went to go to my seat after Old Canada, my seat was like all the way at the back, and everyone else just went to their seats. There were 2 big ass muddy footprints in the middle. And Miss Aschenbrenner, she literally walked over to the footprints and started screaming, yelling, who are these footprints from? I want to know where these footprints are. Who left these damn footprints? And everyone in the class was just looking with blank ass stares. And at that moment, I had a heart attack. I was sweating because I knew it was me. Because it was exactly where I stood and I saw those footprints when I left. And I was like freaking sweating and all. And oh shoot, I said the name of the teacher. Okay, whatever. Okay, so this teacher, she just kept on talking. It's like, if no one confesses, then I will take matters to my own hand. And then she starts going up to these students and saying, lift up your feet. And then she goes to me. And at this point, I'm like, oh shoot, what do I do? No way. And then she kindly asked me, hey, Sophie, lift up your feet. And at this moment, bro, my heart dropped. I was hyperventilating. I was so scared that she was going to find out it was me. Because I don't know what this whack teacher is going to do. But she is so scary, she mugs me late for being 1 second late to the freaking class. So she's just like, Sophie, please lift up your feet. And everything will be fine. Because I don't think it's you. She didn't say that, but let's just pretend she did. So then at this point, I felt like I was gonna cry and that she was gonna laugh at me and she was gonna find out it was my feet since I was the culprit. But lucky for me, the freaking snow melted off my shoes and it apparently got off my shoes for some reason. So then Miss Oshima was like, oh wait, it's not you. And I was like, holy shit. I did a freaking dance in my head. I was like, I escaped. I freaking escaped. Now she won't know the real culprit because it's none of us now. It's none of us. None of this happened. It wasn't me. I'm going to keep this secret to myself because it is not me. So, she continues her region of asking the students, interrogating the students, asking, is this your shoes? Clean it up. Go and talk to you. But like, I would have confessed if this teacher was not that scary. But then she kept on asking the students and going completely ham. She was like dancing on the floor, yelling at other people. Oh, not really yelling, but like you get the point. Bro was wild, like, how are these from? Blah, 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 blah. And then she said, we won't continue the class after someone commits. Because, like, I'm not teaching this class when there's two big fat muddy prints on the middle of the ground. And everyone at this point was, like, done. And I think this was, like, 20 minutes into class. I'm sorry, everyone. But, like, this is too scary. And then at the end of class, I was just like, oh, my God, this is fine. This is fine. I, like, totally did not do anything. That is the end of my Drop My Life story of my 1 of 100 math experiences in this class of Oh Canada. Very nice. Hope you enjoyed.